Looks like the score is even with 2-2 right now.
Yeah, scores 2-2. The teams are Chicken and Catas versus Helms Knight and 12 Teen. I have Cole in the call with me. Anyone else wants to join the call? We're in the house Discord in the party channel. Fortunately, everything seems to happen at once. I was watching a nice bridge game where Hisoka is learning some in V8 Mama's channel, but this high-level bughouse has to take priority.
A
So
lot of
the time is
interesting.
fairly even. Katask, I guess, is worried about. Not sure why they're sitting, frankly. I guess Katask is getting attacked. If I was Helms Knight is waiting for pieces. If I were Helms Knight, I would want to play like Knight at C8 or Rook at C8. Knight at C8 to try to force the queen around and then put a pawn on E7. Helms Knight is just going to go. Now a Knight at C8 wouldn't be that good, but a Rook at C8 would be good, or a queen. I think Helms Knight is hoping 12 Teen can force the queen from Katask. Now even a pawn is good for Helm Knight. A pawn at C7, which can be promoted, but we're going to see Knight at C8 probably. Yeah, now take queen. Helm Knight's able to get her queen into play. Now she just needs 2 pawns to win. Gonna keep moving though. This is a flag battle at this point.
Yeah. Who are you rooting for, Chuck, this time?
I'm not really rooting for anyone. I guess it does look like 12 Teen is somewhat underrated at this point, so I would expect Helms Knight and 12 Teen to gain Raiden in this matchup. I guess Katask is underrated too. No.
Yeah.
It's interesting because I think Chicken is probably rated about where he should be, and Helms Knight is a little overrated. So maybe I'm wrong because if 12 Teen and Katask are equally amount underrated, then I would expect Katask to gain points because Helms Knight is underrated. Hey, Jess Maria. Thanks for watching. Oh, I should advertise the stream in the Discord. I forgot to do that. Oh, and Cole was faster in getting that flower from the Discord.
Let's see here. Let's see what.
So 12 Teen has been communicating a lot in the chat. He was spamming queen, 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 no rook, stall, 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 stall.
Yeah, he has.
Hey Jarl, right
That's
now I'm co-commentating
BB4.
with Cole. We're in the house Discord. We could switch to something else if you want to jump in the commentary. Charles, should we call you directly? I could call you and Cole both if you'd like to jump in. Let me see if I'm friends with Cole yet. Alright, I'll send him a friend request to start this off. Hey, Chess Doofus. Okay, up to you, Jarl. We're happy to start another call to include you. So, Chess Doofus, we are commentating in the house Discord. If you want to jump in, feel free. Go in okay. So, we have Chicken and Catas versus Helms and 12 Teen. The score right now is 4-2, favoring Chicken Catas.
Yeah.
So the
What is
time
chicken?
Katask is 3 seconds up, and I guess he wants to make Helm's Knight move without pieces, so that Chicken can get some initiative. They're worried about, I don't know, maybe pawn at d8 or maybe something on h6. Hey, who do we get in here? We got Maria. Hey Maria, how you doing? So Helm's Knight has made up a bit of that time. Now she's maybe marginally up. It's almost even.
Yeah, it's a little bit up right now.
But they resigned because Task got some initiative, it looked like. Mocha Task is one apiece.
Oh,
He does look
Katask had
vulnerable
a
though.
knight at
G6 looks
F5,
vulnerable
which would
for
have.
Katask. I'm sorry, what was that, Cole?
Oh, Katask had mate in two. Well, unless the queen went up.
Oh, from last
So
game, you mean?
yeah, it would have been
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
And
So
finally we see the
12
pawn
team
on
would have been good.
G6. So 12 is starting his attack. 12 would like some diagonals. They get in there. So the task, if he had a knight, could. Well, no, I guess that doesn't even help. The 12 is going to have to trade some pieces. He's going to wait to do that until Helm's Knight is safe. Because right now,
12 team's
pieces
asking
probably
for a
mate for
bishop.
chicken.
Has a B question mark in the chat, so I guess that's a bishop.
He's asking whether a bishop is okay. So Jarl is pointing out pawn at h6 and pawn at f6 are very instructive. Not taken right away, getting more pieces on the board. Yeah, this is good attacking technique from both players actually, from Chicken and from 12 Teen. So this is also kind of interesting because we're used to seeing Chicken versus 12 Teen and Katask versus Helm's Knight. But now with Chicken rated higher than 12 Teen, we get to see Chicken play Helm's Knight head to head. 12 Teen is saying knight mates almost. I think 2 knights would mate for him. Not sure about 1. Oh, but Chicken and Katask have won that one. Let me change the voice chat volume a little. God, I had that. Hopefully you guys can hear Cole okay. I think just Maria has been muted. I don't know if she knows she's muted, but we haven't heard her yet.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Yeah, so I know you can hear him, but I have like a nice little soundboard here where I can change his volume independently of anything else. I just upped his volume a little. Oh, Chess Maria doesn't want to wait the 2 seconds to hear the commentary here. She wants to hear it immediately from the Discord. I can certainly understand that. Any of you who don't want to wait 2 seconds to hear it on stream and go into the house Discord and jump in the party channel.
We know it can support 11 people because 11 people were on earlier today.
Oh, what was happening earlier today? What were they doing?
Oh, it's just like a massive amount of people were just like quiet, just had like their mics muted in Discord.
So by the way, it's important to note that if Helm's Knight had a rook and a knight, that would be mate. With rook at g8, now she has the queen. Now a knight would mate for Helms.
See,
But I don't think 12 will be able to
knight's
take it. Oh,
bad
there's a knight.
for
Oh,
12
Helms has mate. Oh, well, it's not Helms' turn anymore. So I think Chicken is going to either attack or defend, but he's not going to let that mate happen. But 12 is mating himself, or is mating Katask here. Let's mate him 1. With just a pawn push. He doesn't even need to put the new pawn in. Just e5 is going to mate. And Chicken mate first. Chicken has mate in 2 with... Well, if rook takes knight, then bishop at g2. He can't... Oh, we had knight takes. That's a very nice way of doing it. And this is a clever mate too. Yeah, knight at f2 is going to mate. Chicken has found the
Downtime.
right moves.
Ooh,
I don't know
barely.
if they're downtime. Well, I think Helm's Knight is downtime, just barely. I'm
Yeah.
sure Chicken is premium with this.
There goes chicken task. That's where fractions of a second really matter.
The score is now 7-2, favoring Chicken Katask. Chicken grabbing some pawns. Wow, Helm Sector Queen. Chicken is going all out in this attack here. I don't like pawn at f4. That just hangs the pawn.
Let's see.
So the Katask 12th team board is also all about initiative, as they have a lot of pieces to spare. We'll see if Katask can survive the onslaught. His 12th team is going first. Apparently he can, because they've resigned.
There's a lot of defense there. If 12 team had some heavies, let's just say Katask would have been made. It looked like.
Yeah, heavies definitely would have helped. Now Chicken probably would like a rook and a knight, something like that. Oh, he's just going to use his existing knight, assuming Helm's Knight wins sack queen. So we could see queen e8, followed by like bishop at h7. Oh, he's going to try to get initiative with the knight there. Sack the knight for the pawn for some initiative. The task is relatively safe, so that's probably a good idea. Helm's Knight's going to have to shed her queen, unless something clever happens I haven't seen. I mean, I guess Helm's Knight wants a rook to get initiative.
Let's see here.
Chicken doing a great job with initiative. Katask doing a great job staying safe. Look at all the pieces around his king. He's going to have to shed a queen, though, on the Katask board. Is not going to bode well for his partner. Probably knight at d6. This works too with a double check. Oh, he's not even going for the double check. Yeah, this is mate since he has a rook. We have mate in 2 here.
It is. Now I think chicken. That's his new high right there, actually.
That's who's high?
On
Chicken?
chess.com.
Oh, has Chicken not gotten 3,000 yet?
No, not on chess.com.
We could see Chicken 3,000 very soon. Although Helms actually hasn't attacked this game. I think Chicken's fine now.
I think it's very little on the pluses side for chicken and Katask right now.
Jarl says that he's been 3,000 for sure. Let's go check that out. Our fact checkers
I'm seeing
in the
on his
chat
page
are.
2990.
We're gonna go check this out. Okay. So yeah, I see highest rating was 2990. Best win was 3123. Average opponent rating 2699.
It's now 2996 now since they just won. I can pick up that knight flag.
Jar, we're gonna have to take away your fact checking license there. Leave that to the professionals like Cole. So Chicken's gonna have to shed a queen. It's looking bad for Chicken. Even after shedding the
his
queen,
king's
he's still.
exposed.
Well, I guess he takes
Of...
twice with the queen, and we're probably gonna see h5. Oh, that's good too. Helm's Knight for sure is mate. Maybe just pawn check to win another queen.
Ooh,
Oh, she doesn't.
right
She wants.
there.
Oh, taking the queen with check. Wow. She didn't even need to shed a pawn for that. Okay, and they're trying to prevent chicken from getting 3,000. That's the goal now from Helm's 12
He
team.
just lost 10 points, so.
Yeah, no, I think he still has good chances this series.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
The
It's just
score now
like.
is 10-3 favoring Chicken Katas. Charles has a license in bullshit.
Smash
Oh,
say
so
that?
Chess Maria, sometimes if you reload,
Charles said
or you
that.
pause and unpause, reloading especially, because sometimes if you get behind, then it will keep being behind, but then if you reload, it won't be as behind. I don't know. I'm
Oh,
fairly certain
bishop
my
right there.
connection is
Ooh.
very good though.
Katas had a really good attack right there.
Yeah, we're back up to 29.92 for chicken.
Oh, 12 team saying, wait a second. Wonder if he's getting a Red Bull.
That hardly seems fair. This should be a no Red Bull series. Oh, he's going to restart his computer. I would be very impressed if he could restart his computer in 1 second. Take a task. Katask is sad. Why are you sad, Katask? Katask, yeah, do you know the mission? The mission is 3,000 for chicken. So get right on that. That's just 8 points.
You're so close, Katask.
Really close. Yeah, you've been playing awesome. We were saying at the start of the stream, well, he's never been 3,000 on chess.com before. The 3,100 would be great too, but along the way, you probably need to get 3,000 first. So we were saying at the start of the stream that 12T and Katask are both underrated, but you guys are probably underrated by about the same amount. Chicken is probably, well, now he's a little overrated, but before he was rated, he started at like 2950. Helm's Knight, on the other hand, was overrated at the start of the series. So I I think if you guys play a lot, I think the points are going to go to Chicken and Katask. At least that's what I would expect based on the starting ratings. Hey, Smash Time.
If
Oh,
12
is
team actually
Katask a
had some
Chess
more
Maria dude?
points, Chicken would have made it.
So the danger is that when 12T is gone, he says he's rebooting his computer, but his computer, he might be lying. We don't know for sure. His computer might be fine and he might be getting a Red Bull, which would be bad news for Chicken Katask. Equally both fools.
Which makes us clones.
So Hisoka is playing Bridge right now on V8 Mama stream, and he's crushing it. They are up 34 imps to 5.
So it's 14 games right now, Chuck. Want to make a bet with the flowers on Discord on?
No, I'm not a
If they
gambling man. Maybe
Oh,
someone in the chat will make a bet with you. Let's see. Looks like Genna is playing himself. So maybe we'll watch Genna while we wait. Genna seems to be in the random pool. Oh, wait, no, never mind. I'm sorry. My bad. Chicken Helm Snyder back. Wait, what? I see 12 as having more than 2 minutes. So I'm confused. Was he like more timed?
I didn't see that time for a second there. So
Oh, no, I guess it was glitching on my end. Now it's dropped a bunch. Okay. But I do see Katask is up a bunch of time. It looks, to me, it looks like Chicken has a minute 33. Is that what you say?
minute 33 on Chicken. I see a minute 49 on Chicken.
No, on 12 I mean. Minute 30.
12 team, yeah, it was
Yeah, okay,
minute
yeah, so we're
33.
seeing the same thing. Chestuvus, I did make a wager with Plotkin, but I didn't see it as much of a wager. I saw it as money in my pocket. So
Chicken's 2 points away. And 12 team is
12 teams
lagging, he
having a lot of
says.
lag. Yeah.
Down 13 seconds, too. Yeah.
12 team is going to restart his router. Oh, Chicken Catas jumped in the random pool.
They have?
Maybe they're looking for like a way to win just 2 points.
With their scores, there's not many people that can farm for 2
There's
points.
not many people, but there may be. If Genna is in the random pool, maybe he'll get paired with another 2400 and then can pick up like 2 points.
PKNM there? No.
That link has a list of top 10 fools. Alright, we gotta go check out this list. Top 10 fools. I'm gonna read the list out loud for those who didn't bother finding the link. I mean, you should follow the link anyway, because you should follow Smash Time Fools. But the top 10 fools, I'm going to read them in reverse order. Number 10 is Katask. Number 9 is Chess Maria. Number 8 is also Katask. That seems like a repeat. I don't know if you meant to do that. Number 7 is also Katask. So that's a repeat. Number 6 is Katask. Number 5 is Katask. Number 4 is Katask. Number 3 is Katask. Number 2 is Katask. And plot twist, number 1, the number 1 fool on the Smash Time Fools list of top 10 fools is also Katask. And his About Me says he's the smasher of all possible fools. A typical day in life, I smash a fool, I smash another fool, I smash 10 other fools. You'd think I'd be bored of this, but no, smashing fools is my life ambition. That is a channel you should all follow.
Is the number 1 rated on chess.com right now in Bughouse, and 2 points away from 3,000. Get it.
There was
this
actually
next
someone,
game.
I think yesterday, who was rated 11,000 at Bughouse, but he seems to have been banned.
How did you get that high
He
with
farmed.
the
He
R?
farmed himself. He created like 20 accounts, and he kept losing to himself.
I mean, that must be a lot of losses to yourself just to even do that because of the RD deviation.
Yeah, it's tough.
After a while.
Uh-oh, Hisoka has lost some imps. The bridge score now is 34 to 17 imps. The test that it's easier since you can choose your partner. Yeah, that's true. It does take dedication to farm to 11,000. I said 11,000, not 110,000. That would be that'd be even harder.
Oh man, you'd have to create a bot that constantly wins against a certain new accounts of another bot that just creates counts.
I mean, there's a lot of people who have a lot of time in their hands, so I wouldn't put it past them. But we haven't seen 110,000 yet. I don't want to put that out as a challenge either, because it's a really stupid use of anyone's time. Oh, here we go. We're back. Hopefully 12 has fixed his lag. He seems to be playing faster now. The time is relatively even. Chicken has an exposed king, which Helm's Knight loves to see. 12 is asking for a knight also, so 12 has a quick mate. So now it's a steeper uphill climb for chicken, down to 29.87. The score right now is 12-4, by the way, favoring Chicken Contest. So they're beating Helm's Knight 12 team by a 3-1 margin.
Oh, if lag was an issue for 12 team, that could have made a huge difference, and we'll see it change soon.
I'm sure it did make a huge difference, not just could have. So it looks to me like Chicken has
Task is in trouble.
Task is in trouble. So Helm's Knight is able to trade some stuff for her partner. And I think we're gonna see. Well, I'm surprised that Helm's Knight didn't just force the queens off. But I guess the queens weren't even needed. Helm's Knight and 12 are making a comeback. And we see this bishop at g3 move for Helm's Knight that she likes to do. She's keeping her king very safe from f2 sacks. So Chicken will need to find another way in. Not only that, she's attacking. So Katas might be in trouble from this queen here, but Helm's Knight probably is going to defend. So Chicken's threat, if nothing, if rook over, his threat is rook at f2, rook takes, pawn takes, and the queen, king takes. They can get in on g2, g3, knight at g5. The bishop actually covers g5 though, so I'm not sure if this actually will work. And Chicken has to watch out for checkmate now.
Task is not in a good situation too.
Nope.
Oh wait, they're up time. Never mind.
They are up time, but still, I'm not sure what Chicken is going to do at this point. Okay, so I guess he can get in on g4 actually, with bishop check, pawn takes, h5, and then stick. That he would like to get like 2 diagonals, but he might even have to put the queen in without them. Chicken is up a bunch of time. His partner's got him some stuff, but his partner's now dead. No more things are coming. Is this enough? Bishop at f5 looks fairly good. I think it's going to be enough. Chicken has an accurate mate here.
They better hurry because Kataska. Oh, and they got the mate before Kataska.
Yeah, that was very well done by Chicken. So he put the queen in a way to cut off escape squares and also cover the bishop that was dropping in. Chicken's back up to 1983.
You mean 2983?
Yeah, I'm sorry, 29. What did I say? Did I say 28?
You said 1983.
That would be quite a drop if that happened.
Let's see here. Chicken Kataska up with 3 seconds. Let's see.
Nice mate by Chicken. Chicken utilized that double check to get it done. Chicken back up to 29.89. Seems like they're gaining 6 points each game. Queen comes for Katask, so that's mate.
Wow.
12 teams should have communicated a little bit before moving into that rather than after. Score is now 15-5 in favor of Chicken Katask.
Elf team's not asking for too many. She says no trades for a little bit.
So Katask would like a knight, so he could play bishop takes g2, knight at f4. Going after that knight now. Where's that knight going? Queen takes knight. And now we're going to see bishop takes pawn, knight. Oh, why did I need to play bishop takes pawn first? Maybe I missed something, but it seems better. Now 12th team gets the attack, and I don't think Katask can live. Okay.
Let's see.
Well, I think Katask should take e7 now before. Yeah, it's a double sit. I'm confused. Oh, he's going for checkmate instead. Is there really mate here? We might play knight g5.
With queen
Or
at
maybe even
F2?
knight takes rook is a possibility. Okay, he
Is
can.
queen F2 a possibility? Queen.
Yeah, I think he would walk over and eat the knight. So I think Katas should take that queen. Start off with. Um, I think he may have botched this. If there was something to begin with. Okay, so he can't take the knight, or that would be mate. Yeah, that's a nice move right there.
And I think that's it.
Yeah.
Chicken's over 3,000.
Chicken is over 3,000.
He's celebrating Discord and a couple other things.
Yeah, we'll celebrate in the chat. Get this done. You gotta drop a praise in the chat here. But I should note that Katask has told us earlier that 3,000 was not the goal. The goal is 3,100 for chicken. So we'll see if that can happen.
Let's see. You do discover check easily. Let's see. Check.
Nice move by chicken because that pawn is pinned, threatening the queen. However, if I'm not sure Helm's Knight should have done that so soon. Maybe she should have asked the whole team for a rook. But I guess maybe the rook wasn't coming. Oh, never mind. The bishop covers h2. I didn't see that. So chicken is completely safe.
Let's see. Katask has two queens covering the king. Now one. On there.
We're going to see knight at e8. Yeah. So now a queen or pawns and rooks be helpful. Now two rooks mates or queen mates.
Task looks safe from my end. See. Is Helm Knight safe? No.
It's
She
looking pretty
is.
sketchy for Helm's Knight. The threat is knight at f8. And if he gets a rook, oh yeah, I would just drop the queen on. I don't like that move. I think he should have dropped the queen on h8 first.
Chicken and Katask are up time right now, and it's about to be a time scramble, looks like, soon.
Yeah,
Now they're
but
down.
I think chicken screwed up this mate. He is winning pieces for his partner, though.
Oh, and
And
Katask
that's
with the
enough.
rooks near the king.
0.4 seconds at the end there. Very close game.
Sacrifice two rooks to get himself out of check and put 12 team in the distraction mode.
We're at 3006 for chicken. I think they're going +5 now instead of +6. The score right now is 17-5 favoring chicken Katask.
Pinning and get that knight.
Oh, and by the way, chicken and Katask are in a voice call. So that's why we haven't seen very much in the chat here.
Oh, they are in a voice call?
Yeah, so ordinarily when Katask gets in a voice call, he doesn't talk, but he listens. And even listening is very important. Katask looks like he's in a bad way this game, though. I expect this game will go to 12-10.
Now, does Chicken talk more than usual on a voice channel like this? Since his part, he doesn't usually communicate very well. Like when I see him in Helm's Night, it's usually Helms does a lot of the talking.
Yeah, he does. He doesn't communicate that much, but the reason that Helms does more talking generally is she's more of a sax sitter, whereas Chicken plays more solid and can find moves even without piece flow. So I don't think Chicken needs to talk as much. The Chicken will say when like a certain thing mates him though, or when a certain thing mates, which is the important thing. So they're trading a lot. I don't think that benefits the Chicken team unless a queen comes for Katask.
Ooh, that queen right there for Helm's Night near Chicken's king. Let's see there.
Yeah, like a few pawns are gonna. Oh, he's using the bishop. Very well done. Getting that bishop in on f4. So now, like, even pawns are good. Taking the queen while still preserving initiative. And she also has a pretty safe king. So the idea is queen takes followed by knight at f6. But instead she's going to let the queen go. Keep the initiative threat with pawn
Katask is
checks.
in trouble right now, looks like.
Indeed, and Katask needs a blocker. Well played by Chicken and 12-10. We've got Chicken down below 3,000 again, 2985. In the commentary box right now is myself, Cole is in here, and Maria, I believe, is in the call but isn't saying anything. She just wants to hear 2
Isn't
seconds
queen
before the
mate right
stream.
here? Oh wait, the bishop covers it. Never mind.
I will say, looking for more commentators. Okay, if you want to jump in, we'd love to have you. We are in the house party channel right now. Oh, okay, he's asleep. He is sleep chatting in my channel. Hopefully more of you can sleep chat. Twelve says he's
12 team is
mated.
not in a good position.
Well, he says it's more than not in a good position. He's just mated.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I quite see the mate. I guess knight to e4 would be one move. After that, king takes knight is there. King takes knight and then knight f3. I don't know if this leads to anything, but and they're changing strategy in the chat. 12-10 is suggesting that after this game, not this game, mind you, but after this game, that they just win all. So that's a good strategy. Maybe they should have started with that strategy. It turns out. and the move that I predicted happened. So we'll see. This is mate. I don't see a way he can get out of it. Oh, well, he's making a valiant effort.
And Helms is giving pieces now, so
This has made him one. So chicken's at 29.91. For those of you just tuning in, chicken got 3,000 bughouse on chess.com for the first time ever. You saw it here first. Yeah, PKR. That is a very pro strategy. I don't suggest amateurs try it.
I'll try. I just know I'll fail. Our rook and queen mates could task. Oh, no, not anymore. Move the bishop.
So you might have missed the strategy, okay? The strategy is 12 teams said in the chat that after that game they were going to win all, meaning they're going to win all the games. It's a very advanced strategy.
Teams saying no knight.
PKR has a different strategy called win some. That strategy can sometimes be effective, for sure. I think if properly executed, the win all strategy is even more effective than the win some strategy. Chicken is back up to 29.97. The score of this match so far is 19-7, favoring Chicken Katask. By the way, if anyone remembers, one of the things I've seen people say several times is what was the score at the very end of the match. So when this stream ends, hopefully we can put in the chat and I can say out loud what the score is. We can just check there rather than having to remember.
Okay. That way it's a good reference
12
if they
teen
want to
has
do
said
quickly.
Jesu. That might be short for Jasugi, which is his handle on Lichess, or it may
Also
be short for
misspelled slip.
Jesus. Oh, slip. Oh, we got to put a mouse slip in the chat here. I'll repeat the score for you. Okay, the score is 19-7. Chicken Katask have 19 wins, and Helms Knight 12 teen have 7 wins. OK has a third strategy to contemplate, which is the celebrate not getting adopted strategy.
I don't even know how many games right now Katask and Chicken won against Helms. I don't think it's more than 5 right now.
So 12 teen has
I could
said,
be wrong.
how about you feed me? Don't sit, we play fast. But 12 teen wants to attack. Task is doing a pretty good job defending though. And checkmate happened. Honestly, I got focused on the 12 teen board since he said the strategy was for him to win. But it turned out Chicken made it.
Yeah, I
Chicken
was
is on
focusing
form,
on that as
yes, for
well, so
sure.
I didn't see that. Let's see.
So that's a common technique from magicians where they try to distract you so you don't see like the real trick. So 12 teen said, I'm going to mate over here. So we would look at the 12 teen board and we wouldn't see Chicken mate his partner. 12 teen says,
Well,
okay, I have weight, I feed you. And then he said, the opposite, you feed me. So apparently they want black to attack each game.
Chicken's above 3,000 again.
Another interesting thing I think 12-teen and Helm's Knight must be in a call. Because Helm's Knight hasn't said anything. So 12-teen is type into Helms, but Helms must be talking to 12-teen.
Yeah, I think so too.
Otherwise, 12-teen is maybe arguing with himself.
Is Helms a fast typer? Because I usually very rarely see her type on. I usually see her in calls.
I don't know, but that's one of the things that I'm really awful at. There's a lot of bughouse players that are much faster typers than me, and it definitely helps if you're not on voice.
I know I'm a slow typer.
So okay, we pointed this out. Helm's Knight is actually the high board, which is unusual. Usually she's the low board when she's partner in 12-teen. So usually it's not Helm's Knight versus Chicken. I guess we lost Maria, but we still have Cole in the call. 12-teen says he's tilted, that he needs to play better and get off tilt. So 12-teen is in flag mode, and I don't think Katas can survive that. Yeah.
Let's say Helms, if she had a knight, she would have gotten a smothered mate earlier, but with the time scramble, she hadn't have time to wait for it.
So we've seen this structure again in a lot of games where Helm's Knight will put a bishop on g3 and will already have a bishop on f4, set up a bishop battery, take on c7, maybe win a queen, and her f2 is defended. And it seems to work out well for her in general. Chicken is attacking more than we normally see. And if anyone is going to show us how to crack Helm's Knight open, it's Chicken. So we should watch to see how he accomplishes that. So Chicken's probably going to try to feed Katas. Katas could use a few more diagonals. I mean, a queen would mate immediately, but that's tall order. So at the very least, he's defended himself by taking 12-teen's queen. So 12-teen only has a rook on the board, and that rook is boxed in, whereas Katas has a lot of pieces. So 12-teen is waiting for pieces to put on the board. I guess he wants a knight for f3 in an ideal world. Maybe he just wants Helm's Knight to win. So 12-teen is going to need to find a way to live. Honestly, Chicken really should just sit at some point. Otherwise, he's just giving up pieces. The time differential is about 6 or 7 seconds, which against anyone else that would be enough for Katas to checkmate. But 12-teen, he is tricky and fast, so I'm not sure whether he'll be able to get that done.
Yeah, let's see.
The Chicken could conceivably take the rook, but I mean, he's not very long for this world, is the problem. If he takes the rook, we'll see bishop takes knight, then king takes, and it just feeds more pieces for 12-teen. He's able to flag 12-teen, so even though he didn't get him mated, all those checks were enough to gain time.
He wasn't mated in 1 or 2, so yeah.
Helm's Knight has quite a good position. She could force a draw, but she would like a knight to checkmate with knight at f3, followed by rook at
Queen at
h2.
g2. Yeah.
Oh, that's a little bit surprising. Okay.
King queen still mate for Helms.
I don't think Helms needs that much to mate. I mean, she's threatening rook takes g2. and queen
Yeah.
to h3. Even now, rook takes pawn, knight takes, knight check. He could have moved the knight check. He didn't even need to put a new one in. So yeah, that was enough to checkmate. The score right now is 21-9. Chicken and Katask have 21. Helms Knight and 12 have 9. Charles said the time he is buying is more key than the pieces, maybe. Yeah, that's true. Hmm. Helms Knight is always going all out on the attack. Looks like Helms Knight would like a knight for c5. In the absence of that, she's just going to defend herself more, get more pieces on the board. Oh, wow, she's sacking a rook to get chicken out in the open. So I think Helms Knight is going all out, assuming that 12-teen is relatively safe. I mean, if Katas could trade a lot of pieces, he could mate, but that king is safe right now. Katas doesn't have initiative, and Katas is on the run. A little bit hard for Katas to defend. I'm not even sure how he defends. If he had a knight, he could defend. Otherwise, he might have to create some luft. Maybe knight d4, pawn queens, king takes, king up, something like that. But Katas gonna have to go for a run, and that's gonna hurt his partner. Helms Knight just wants a few more pieces to get in there. Well, now Chicken's getting pretty safe. And Chicken does have pieces to drop in the back rank.
Helms is up a little bit compared to Tass and Time. Let's see.
I think he could take that and move left. Oh, that wasn't the way to do. Oh, well, maybe that works.
Ooh,
Rook in. Rook in or queen in. Task has gotten fairly safe. Still up time. Problem is
Task
Chicken is
mates if
mated.
12 team doesn't keep him in check or doesn't guard the F7
Chicken is
pawn.
mated though. So Katask has to mate. He has a whole board to do it though. All he has to do is put things on the back rank. There's no way for him to guard h8 there. Oh, congratulations, Fighter Fam 1. Fighter Fam 1 streams 4-player chess. He streams the teams version, which is how I got introduced to it. It's a very fun variation. Give him a shout out. You can definitely learn more about 4-player teams by watching Fighter Fam 1. And he's always looking for teams partners. Contrast Jarl streams mostly FFA when he plays 4-player. As does Miss Fairy Queen. Helm's Knight going all out attacking as usual. She wants a knight. So she can play pawn at g2, king takes, knight at f4.
No.
So 12-teen would like a knight himself.
Yeah, to put at b6.
Yeah, the other option is just to play rook takes knight. And I think he's reasonably safe. Well, actually, rook takes knight might see knight at h3, and he can't move to h1, but that would be knight takes f2. So it might be better even to play queen at g3 as a defensive move to threaten knight at c7 on the 12-team board. Chicken trying to win a queen, but his king is a little bit unsafe. Trying to win the queen with tempo. They've resigned. It's a win for Chicken Katask. Score right now is 23-9, favoring Chicken Katask. So Chicken has a different way of guarding f7, although that bishop didn't stay on h5 for long, but it was an attack defense move. Wow, that was a quick
Chicken gets to
resignation.
3,000 the third time.
To 3004. Yeah, I mean, Fighter Fam and Jarl, Raiden doesn't really matter much. You just keep playing, and if you play enough, your Raiden, it really should match your strength, and people can stop complaining at that point. Chicken has won a piece because he's threatening knight at e2. So that is a win of a bishop while trading the queens.
12 team says he's dead.
Well, if Katas got a few things, he's dead.
14 Arden Helms are up time, so.
Yeah, but Katas and Chicken still have a good position, so they were just gonna keep the trades happening. I think he could take the bishop there. But I guess he was trying to threaten a mate in the process. He's trading queens. I'm not sure that's so good for Chicken necessarily. Chicken could play queen at g6, maybe. I don't know, to get some initiative. No, never mind, that doesn't work because of knight at d7. So the bishop covers the dark squares at least. I think Chicken wants to get his queen on the board. There it is. That basically forces a queen. Oh, Helm's Knight wants a knight though. So Katask has to hold a knight. That's another W for Chicken Katask. We're at 25-9, favoring Chicken Katask. 12 team wants trades, early trades. He's going for attack on the Castle King. We'll see how well Katask can defend that. Did Katask just lose a piece or did I miss something? Probably missed something. Ooh, a pawn mates for 12 with knight at h6. And 12 is up time, so this game is
I
over.
see. Yeah.
So they've got Chicken back below 2,000. He's at 29.98. We're at 25-10. 25-10, favoring Chicken Katask.
Hi, Dad.
That's true, Jarl. Honestly, as a streamer, the thing I want most is followers. It's followers who will come back and increase your view count. Okay, so
Doug
we're
wants to
probably
build
gonna
an
see
army.
pawn at f7, rook takes, rook check, king takes, knight takes queen. Oh, he's taking the bishop instead. Okay, but he's getting some initiative in the process. Now we could see knight takes knight, followed by pawn check, bishop check, queen check, knight at, maybe, I don't know. 12 is waiting for stuff though. Maybe he doesn't want to give that knight because of knight at a8 is the threat.
12 team says no queen.
Worried about queen to h1, but he's going to keep attacking. Oh, that's game over. Queen in is, well, maybe
Yeah.
not quite game over. He does have this c7 resource. It still looks quite good. Nice mate to deflect the queen. I guess not quite mate. So now a knight or a rook would mate. We'll probably see queen to a3. Gain some time. Chicken is very constrained here. He doesn't want to get mated, but he also can't give a knight or a rook.
There's no knight on the board on chicken side.
What do you,
Wait,
chicken
never
has
mind.
two
Never
knights on
mind.
the
That's
board.
Tom's night side. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Oh, there's that.
Oh, I guess 12
Oh,
team
there's that
moved
knight.
rather than waiting for it. Oh, now he's able to go down. He might even live through this. Very impressive if Kataskin. Oh, Kataskin's mated now. Oh, Kataskin's flagging now. Okay. So 12 team has been
That's a
flagged.
king's walk for
That was
Katask.
great defense by Katask. I'm not sure why 12 team didn't wait for the knight. Maybe they made up the time and I didn't see it, but it seemed like 12 team was up enough time for Helms to get the knight. Team says no trades. Let's see, maybe knight at g8 for Helms. Oh, okay. Get in the initiative this way instead.
Oh, queen mates for mates 12 team if Katask gets a queen, but Helms is up time, so.
Yeah, once she goes, that queen is going to be pretty forced though, with bishop at d3. So Katas needs to make up some time. 12 team is telling his partner to sit.
Now queen or rook mates for 12 team
Ooh,
h1.
I don't understand pawn at e6. I thought f3 would have been okay here, just to get that bishop out of his face. And if pawn takes, he could have played rook takes rook. But maybe I missed something.
Is it a queen at from D to D1 to D4 threatening mate but take the bishop?
So by the way, Helms Knight could have played pawn takes rook on a8, and 12 is saying in the chat, rook mated, but it's so hard without voice.
Chicken could task up time, couple seconds.
We see f3 now. It's time for chicken to attack. That was not check. Grave mistake from Helms Knight. Honestly, I think rook takes bishop is the move there. Okay, well, it looks like a task 1 on his board. Score is now 27 to 10, favoring Chicken Katask. Chicken is at 3008. Let's see if that's a record. No, 3009 with his record. He's one off from it. Task. Eating that bishop, being greedy. Look, task has a hole on h2 to cover up, which he did. Now he's
Knight's
on the
attacking
attack.
task.
So this is a little bit hard to defend though. If he goes rook over, we're gonna see bishop takes knight. Oh, rook takes knight. That works too.
How is that not mate? Rook at f2. Well, now he guards it.
Well, so the rook took a knight on e4. The knight was guarded f2 before. That's
Yeah, yeah. I'm saying if the knight at g4 went to
Katask wants a knight.
f2.
Knight for e2 and or e7, and Katask is going to start attacking. Oh, never mind. That was a little bit surprising. I think he should have done it less move, but
12 teams not attacking like crazy, but
yeah, I think Katask has to basically. He might have to attack or die here. This is a little bit hard to defend.
now
Oh, okay. He's gonna bishop check, pawn takes, then knight takes. Okay. He's at least alive. He's shedding all those pieces though. Task is safer than before. The problem is Chicken's king is less safe than Helm's Knight's, and all the pieces have gone to Helm's Knight Chicken. Chicken has to shed a queen to live. That's going to hurt Katask. Katask really needs to go all out attacking, and yeah, it's too late. Helm's Knight is won. Yes, Chicken Crossroad is currently the #1 rated Bughouse player. However, as of less than a week ago, I would say maybe 3 days ago, 12 Teen was rated like 3050 or 3100, which he maintained for a while, and Katask was at like 3050 also. 12 Teen and Katask partnered each other and did a series of challenges where they tried to do stuff like, for example, get in 6 bishops on the board. And they lost like 200 rating points while they did that. So 12 Teen and Katask are both very underrated. They both probably should be rated higher than Chicken. But Chicken has been playing Bughouse longer than them, and he's a very strong player, and it's good to see him get his due by getting his turn at 3,000.
12 team says he has mate, and
It looks matish to me.
Yeah.
12 Teen has been knocked down to 2987.
If I recall correctly, 12 teams high was 31, around 3160, somewhere around that range.
Great question.
I believe.
We can actually look that up. I don't want to have Jarl look it up because he's not a great fact checker. We've seen him make some mistakes in the past, but I'm going to look it up for us. And his high is 3162. That's the 12 Teen high. Hey, GMT time. Thanks for watching. We're watching Chicken and Katask versus Helms and 12 Teen. The score right now is 27-12, favoring Chicken Katask. Chicken has got above 3,000 on chess.com for the first time in his life.
He did it twice afterwards when he went below it, too.
Yeah, he's skirting the line, going up and down. So Katask is up about 4 or 5 seconds on Helm's Knight. And I guess he's waiting because he doesn't want Helm's Knight to get a diagonal. The Helm's Knight could potentially chase that queen around with pawn or bishop on g5. And if the queen moves to a light square, then knight at e7 would be good. Chicken is getting safer here. Helm's Knight's attack is disappearing. He's willing to sack the knight to get the queen into play. But Chicken doesn't want it. chicken has won a bishop. Task and 12 have traded queens. 12 has the initiative. Oh, but now he's lost the initiative. Task took some pieces.
Helms is running out of time really quickly.
Yeah. The task is very unsafe though. This is going to be mate for... Yeah, this is mate. The task is mated, but Helm's Knight is
and Helms ran
flagged
out of
first.
time.
Yeah, GMT time. There is a call for Chicken and Katask are in a call. I assume 12 and Helm's Knight are in a Skype call, but I guess I could check Helm's Discord to see if they're in. No, I don't see them in Helm's Discord.
Probably Skype.
Probably Skype, yeah. I assume everyone watching already knows this, but I'll just point out that Helm's Knight is also a streamer. And she's not streaming right now, but she streamed earlier today. So if for some reason you're not following Helm's Knight, obviously you should. And 12 asked for a knight when it mated in 1 right here because of the pin. Knight at e6. And he was quite sad. He had a sad face that they are downtime. Especially since Helm's Knight could have taken this knight. But this is the problem with 12 not talking. He's in the voice call but just listening. And now he's telling Helm's Knight she has to hold a knight, because now he has to go in the defensive. Oh, he is still attacking.
Ooh, that's not good for Helms. That's actually made for her
I
if
think
she
the
goes
task has to
down.
move. Oh no, never mind. The rook is there. Oh, Helms has made it.
Yeah.
So Katask was able to sit. And 12 says sit.
Not made for Helms.
No.
Mated Helms.
So you say, why does 12 never speak on voice? He actually does speak. He's usually on voice, and he's been in quite a few Helm's Knight streams where he's talked on voice. However, right now, he's not talking on voice. I forget if it's because he's sick or because his family is nearby or something like that. But so a queen would mate for Helm's Knight, but she's obviously not going to get it. So she's going to keep moving. But yeah, I think it's just for
mates 12 as well.
Yeah, the queen mates. But he's not going to get that either. On the other hand, 12 has quite a good attack. Going to be able to win queens and such in the process. I think your task is going to sit a little bit and let Chicken blitz out some moves. Hard for Helm's Knight to defend this with the pieces on the board. We'll probably see bishop to d3. Oh, that's another option. So 12 is Sam in the chat with what to watch out for. I don't like bishop c4 necessarily, because once this bishop, maybe it's okay, but it's a little bit dangerous.
Looks like Chicken's gonna get that rook.
Yeah, there's no blockers right now except the queen. The knight can't move because it's pinned. So we
the
could
queen
either
is
see
also just as bad.
Yeah, so we're gonna see either queen at d4 or d3, or the king has to move and bishop takes rook, and the queen or rook will mate. They're up about 2 seconds. We'll see if Katas can make that move in time.
and they didn't wait for it.
They didn't wait for it, they went for flag, and turned out to be a good idea. They won with 1.7 seconds on the clock. Early queen trade, probably bad for Katask. Don't think he's going to live through this. He has taken a few pieces in the process, but it's not going to be enough because I think Helm's Knight's king is safe enough that she can survive for 2 seconds. We're probably going to see f6 here to give some luft to the Helm's Knight king. Maybe even f5, but this pawn needs to move for sure. Oh, that's an interesting pause and move. I like that. Interesting because chicken would need a pawn to mate, and I don't think Katask can take a pawn. So I think Helm's Knight is just safe here.
Let's see.
And 12-10 is reiterating the strategy where the white person feeds the black person. Yeah, GMT time. They are very fast. A lot of moves. Pointing out the Helm's Knight. She's not made it in one. Am I shocked by the score? No, I'm not.
Nice position.
The score right now is 30-13, favoring Chicken Katask. And Chicken again is within striking distance of 3,000. So I'll repeat, the score is 30 for Chicken Katask and 13 for Helm's Knight 12-10. What happened to 12-10's rating? So GMT time, we mentioned this earlier. 12-10 partnered Katask, and they played in the random pool, and they took challenges from the audience. Challenges were things like get 6 bishops on the board, or walk your king to the other side of the board on both boards. And they took those challenges, and they succeeded in all of the challenges, but they lost some games in the process, and they lost quite a lot of points, about at least 200 points.
Still didn't take M. Michael's challenge of the straight mate.
I say that. What was this challenge?
Straight mate of M. Michael's straight mate.
Oh yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah, that's quite a hard challenge. So yeah, so 12-10 and Katask are both very underrated, but they're probably about equally underrated. So that doesn't really affect the rating dynamics of this matchup very much, except that it's unusual that Helm's Knight is on the high board rather than the low board. On the other hand, Helm's Knight is definitely overrated herself. So that's why at the beginning I expected that Helm's Knight in 12-10 would lose points.
Knight at E. Oh no, not the E5. I know the E5.
Yeah, I think he wanted to attack B7 also. I think that's the reason he picked that square, but I'm not certain. The task is down a lot of time. The queen is forced. And I don't think the queen alone is gonna checkmate. So I'm trying to think where she will go here.
No, chicken will probably go to E1 and D2 if there's a queen coming.
Right. Yeah, I was looking at this bishop move because now a pawn at F2 can try to get that rook off the board. This I did not see.
Ooh, not me neither.
Oh, they were mated on the 12 team board. Interesting. Spinal Tap says, Chuck, you just commentated right. Can you guys not hear Cole? You should be able to hear Cole. Cole, can you say something?
Yes, I am here.
Yeah, you can hear Cole. I'm just commentating rather than playing, if that's your question.
Spinal Tap Me has blocked me somehow on voice chat for
Oh, am I going to be
Twitch.
playing? I don't think I'm going to be playing Bughouse tonight. I might play Bridge later in the night. I'm not sure yet. So IGH just pointed out in the Discord they ignored Plotkin, asked him to get in here, and he said, how rude. That can only mean one thing. They all fear him. They know Plotkin can't be farmed. Yeah, I'd like to see Plotkin in the mix of some of these matchups. But we've seen in the past that Plotkin gets frustrated by this like long sit-in. He likes to keep moving. Bridge on a Thursday. Yeah, well, I don't normally stream Bughouse on Thursdays because I stream on Wednesdays and Fridays. And I would already be streaming Bridge, except that we have this great match that we want to commentate. So one of the things you see in a lot of these games, and I just want to point it out for the more beginner players, is all these players try to get their bishop out of f8 or f1 as quickly as possible. And that helps with their defense because their king has more left. Fighter fam, that's true. I haven't done it in a while. I would love to stream more 4-player chess. If any of you want to partner me for that, that would be fun. Set up a 4-player stream sometime. But obviously I'm very rusty and I never really grasped the openings, so ideally I would need a partner who could tell me how to not be terrible. Sounds
I
good, Fighter
nominate
fam.
Jarl.
And Jarl would be good too. Jarl, Fighter fam. Yeah, I had some fun partnerships with Spinal Tap too. He's not a 4-player specialist, but he did pretty good as well. So a rook would mate for Helm's Knight. Looks like Katask is down 1 second. I guess Katask is more likely to give the knight than the rook. And the knight would help with the attack and win the queen. That's what we've seen. Helm's Knight probably going to put a pawn on e7 or something like that. There it is. Now, a pawn check followed by knight at d8 would be good for Helm's Knight. So she has the knight, she needs a pawn. Oh, I didn't see her put in the knight there. That's interesting. She was attacking the queen, so forcing that trade. Now a diagonal is good for Helm's Knight. Either a pawn or a bishop.
Up a couple seconds too. There is that bishop.
Yeah, so Chicken had to sack his queen. Helm's Knight wants more trades. So that's just, I don't know why she put the queen there. I think queen at c7 was better. Or I don't know the purpose of this move either. Maybe he wants to get this queen in.
You might want a little bit more time.
So a rook mates for Katas, but they're down way too much time. Katas is going to need to defend, and I don't see how. I think that was a screw up by 12-teen. 12. Oh, never mind. I didn't see that the bishop covered a3. So yeah, that's mate and 1 for 12-teen, and they've resigned it.
Let's see here. It looks like Chicken is back closer to his starting point earlier in the beginning of the series, it looks like.
Yep. So Chicken has won a few pawns in the process here, but Helm's Knight still has a safe king and is trying to get some initiative.
Chicken also has an army in his arsenal.
He does. It looks like Katask has won some pieces on his board. And they've resigned it. The score right now is 32-17. Chicken and Katask have 32. Helm's Knight and 12-teen have 17. The bishop takes, maybe? That's a little surprising. Yeah, he had to give up the queen anyway. Might as well have got some initiative with it.
Ask is not in a good spot, and
He's
made
checkmated in 1. That's not a good spot for sure.
sacrifice
So
the
a
queen
pawn mates
trade.
for 12-teen. So they can't trade the queens. Pawn at h6. King down. Pawn at g7. A bishop or a queen would also mate immediately on h6. I'm not sure why 12-teen isn't playing the pawn move. Oh, was it Katast's move? Did I miss something? Maybe I did. Yeah, 12-teen is just dominating here. I think maybe Katast. Oh, okay. So now 12-teen is up 3 or 4 seconds. Bishop at g7 or pawn at g7. Very good for 12-teen. I guess the bishop's a little better.
Let's see here.
Bishop is forced. We're going to see bishop at g7. Then bishop takes queen, probably. After bishop takes queen, that's not going to be check. So unless I'm wrong about this, Katas might be able to play pawn at d2, try to start an attack on his own. I don't think it's going to work. He doesn't have enough ammunition.
Well, they're going to do a time crunch here soon.
Yeah.
So that actually might buy them some time to time out.
They're hoping for a lag wave for 12-teen. 12-teen sacked a knight to gain like a second. Ooh,
and
nice mate by 12-teen.
It did before time was up too.
They're trading a lot. Helm's Knight trying to lure Chicken out into the wilderness. He does not want to go out in the wilderness. He's stepping back, not being a pawn grabber.
Bishop would be good for Helms.
It would be okay. I don't think it's that great.
It wouldn't be mating material though. Keep the initiative.
I think she has other plans. Honestly, I expect to see knight at b8. Oh, I guess I'm wrong. Now knight at c8 followed by like a queen at d7 would be real good. I'm not sure if the queen can come actually.
The task is up a couple seconds, so they're sitting till Helms moves.
Yeah, I guess the other option for Helms would be pawn at c7 and try to promote some pawns, threaten these rooks. Or she could play bishop takes d5, vacate that spot for a knight. She has a few options.
Yes, do them quickly now.
If she had a queen in hand, knight at c8 would be the clear win. Without the queen, oh, she's just going to go for it.
And it looks
Flag off.
like task
Yeah.
wins with time. Barely.
So Helm's Knight and 12teen are both known as pretty fast players, but they've lost these flag battles. I would say most of the flag battles they've lost. That's a testament.
GMT time says the king did not cross the road.
Yeah. So this is a testament to how, number one, to how fast Katask is, but Chicken himself is faster than people give him credit for.
Chicken is actually super fast. Like his mouse speed, it just destroys me in
Yeah,
every
no,
scramble.
exactly. He's super fast, but normally, especially in these high house matches, we talk about how fast 12teen is, how fast Katask is, how fast Helm's Knight is. This Chicken is known for other things, but he's a really fast player in addition. So this is GSBC who's joined us in the chat here.
Maybe he's not so fast in like decision making, but his mouse speed is just not too good like for scrambles.
So a knight would mate for
I
Helm's Knight
say
here.
I say this because he plays judo chess.
Oh, he is. He's one of the best judo chess players. I think Hi Dude, who's JD Bryant, is better than Chicken at judo chess, but Chicken is probably number 2 at that game. Last I checked, though that was many years ago, honestly.
I heard Chicken was number 1.
Maybe a long time ago. Ooh, big raid from V8 Mama. Thank you for the raid. We are watching and commentating on some Bughouse now.
Oh, sure, I'll check it out.
Let's give a shout out to V8 Mama. I was watching your stream. I was thinking of playing bridge myself, but then I saw some of the best players in the world jump in and start to play some Bughouse. So I've been watching that. Hope your stream went well. I saw that Hisoka was partnered to you, and I think when I was kind of watching it on the side while I was streaming. I think at one point you guys were up 34-17 or something like that on imps, and I saw the 5 diamond contract that worked out. How did you guys end up doing? I guess I can ask Hisoka since he's in the call now.
We won both. I won both games.
Nice job.
She switched teams on the second one, so we won 46-8.
You're too overpowered.
I just got lucky.
The duplicate, there's not nearly as much luck as you'd think. I think there's more skill than you give yourself credit for.
Well,
And you've only been playing for what, like 2 days now. So that was very nicely done.
They bet 4 spades, and I was 3 suited with 4 spades, and my hands weren't that great, but I thought that we could beat him, so I doubled, and he redoubled and realized I had all those spades and I was 3 suited, and we broke them, and it was worth 18 imps.
18 imps? Oh my god!
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen an 18 imper. I've seen a few like 14,
12
15
team
emperors.
just shouted in all caps energy to, I guess, Helm's Knight. So I wonder if she's low on energy.
She might be tired. I mean, it's I'm from her time zone, and it's almost 1 a.m. And
So
I'm a night owl. I don't know if she's so much of a night owl.
in my view of this match, Chicken has just been playing monstrous today, so anybody having to deal with him is having a rough time.
So while you were gone, Hisoka, we've been streaming this for a while. The score right now is 34-20. Chicken and Katask have 34 wins, and Helm's Knight and 12 Teen have 20 wins. Chicken Cross Road has crossed 3,000 at Bughouse several times, which is the first time ever he'd done that. 12 Teen and Katask had both passed 3,000, but Chicken had not. He's back down around where he started now, but they definitely had a good run at some point. 3,000, yeah, it's huge.
So why do you think Katask and Chicken are winning? I thought Helms and 12 Team would be doing pretty good,
Well,
or at least even.
so both
What
12
are they
Teen
doing
and
right
Katask
now?
are both super underrated, probably about 200 points underrated, something like that. But Helm's Knight also is overrated, and I think Chicken is rated about where he should be, at 29 to 2950. I think Helm's Knight is more overrated than Chicken, so I would have expected that they would win points.
Now, I know that Helms is probably a little overrated, but she had been playing very well with Chicken. So, I mean, I know she's not with Chicken now, but she definitely was playing better than she normally plays versus me. We didn't
So
really get like
here's
deep in, but
another consideration is that Helm's Knight and 12 Teen are not in a call together. Or, well, they are in a call, but 12 Teen is type in. 12 Teen is not talking. So that's a big disadvantage, not talking. Katask
I
and
mean,
Chicken are in a call, and probably Katask is just type in rather than talking as well. But Katask is a lot more used to it than 12 Teen is. It's sort of a new animal for 12 Teen type in all the time.
I mean, when I'm in a call with 12 Teen and I'm the only one who can talk, I like being the only one who can talk. So,
We
like,
kind of
whatever,
know that, Hisoka.
whatever I say goes. So,
Well, even so, I think it would help if 12 Teen could talk rather than type.
I agree. Yes, I'd just say it is funny.
Running with
I've never
Scissors
seen
does have a sword.
how long has it been since 12 Teen's been below 2800? And Katask is below 2750.
I mean,
What is
that
this?
was from their challenges from like a few days ago. That's not from this series. They started out below
No,
2800.
the challenges took them to 2850, but they lose an extra 100 points somewhere without the challenge.
Oh, okay. Well, it happened at some point.
Chicken's just been beating everybody up.
Yeah, I think it happened because Chicken partnered Helms and they went on a tear.
I'm just impressed.
Well, Chicken and Hens were farming the pool before. They went like 20-0 against
So this is mate.
6 and
We got the smothered mate because the knight covers G7 there.
They the only way that they could have been stopped is if Little Plotkin would have partnered me, but
So you keep saying that, but you
yes,
have
you're
partnered
giving
Little
that
Plotkin, and we
partnership
didn't
too much credit.
really see that come to
you
fruition.
say that, but we gained 40 points.
Okay.
So we
You,
would have gained
you
points
say
from them.
that, but you lost to Katas and me. She's not a high bar.
So this
How do I put
bishop is
this?
very good for Helm's Knight, by the way. But Katask is up time, so we sit in before he gives it. Bishop at f6 would be maiden, because forces king up, and then pawn at h5 is mate. So Katask is going to sit and fort Helm's Knight
I
to
was
force
gonna
Helm's Knight to
say
move.
bishop f6, king g6, queen g4, and then pawn h5 me.
Yeah, I guess you're right to stop the king from going to f5. You're right, that's more accurate.
I want to
And
give a shout out to Katas who is watching the stream.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, Katas, like, he generally watches the streams when he plays.
And Genna, you're too strong.
He's a GM.
Well, you try to tell me I'm strong next time I'm playing chicken. So
Are
we'll
you
see
GM now?
how fake that sounds.
I think aren't you
No,
one of the
not a
highest rated IMs out there? Something like that.
Maybe. I'm like 25, 20 something now, so yes, it's weird that I'm still.
There's a apparently someone told me at some point that you were one of the highest rated IMs because apparently there's a list FIDE puts out of the highest rated
No,
IMs
you
out
can.
there.
No, it's not that they specifically put that you can filter the players like that.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I'm like top 20 or something, highest rated IMs, which isn't really something good. Isn't really something bad. It just happens.
Well, it's just a matter of time before you get GM.
I mean, maybe it's just a matter of time before I get NM.
What's your rating now?
1680.
That's like 500 points to end them.
Yeah, but
GSBC is skeptical.
I mean, I don't know. I gained like 150 points my last tournament, so.
It's not skeptical, it's maybe he wants some intermediate goal before that one.
Yeah, maybe go for 1700 before 2300.
Now,
No,
doesn't
2200
Katas have a
2200.
smothered mate right now?
No, the Queen defensive one.
Yeah.
I agree. I wanted to go to the Chicago Open and win some money, but they canceled all of the tournaments for the COVID. So I like Queen F3 here because it defends F2, and then you can worry about checkmating later.
I like it.
Yeah.
Queen
Yeah.
F3, and if he interposes rather than taking the knight, that oh, never mind. I thought he had a queen in his hand. I guess he doesn't.
He
Now
suck.
with
I
a rook in
played
the hand.
Chicago Open 4 times. I never won the first round.
I went 5-2 when I was like 10 years ago, but
Now bishop at g3 might be good for the same reason, to defend f2 more. And then we could see
He's
a
in a
pawn
the knight
check.
for
pickle
g6
right
is
now.
mate and one.
But
So helps I
never
got
done
mated.
alone.
So anyway, it's one of those things where like ratings, it doesn't work unless you've played enough games. So we'll see how it goes. But I mean, my coach, who's FM and IM, they say I'm at least an expert level right now. So
So I do have some new emotes.
Prestige 2000.
yeah, 2000 is what they say I play at. Like
But
2000.
so I have a puzzle battle emote, and I have some bit emotes that you can get if you have a certain bit levels. I have a bomb emote for K-Tane. We have a slam emote for bridge. We have a king walk emote. And I'm going to have an imp emote that's coming in also for bridge.
Do you have a no pre-move?
I don't have a no pre-move emote. I was thinking of making that. I'm not sure exactly what it would look like yet. I was trying to think of ideas.
Pawn A7, pawn F7 are both very strong. Even pawn C7.
Let's see.
No, I like bishop
Yeah,
F7 here.
I like
Yeah.
that. I cut it off.
It's blocking the escape path.
They're threatening rook at e8. And now pawn is going to win. Pawn at c7.
Still, the knight defends d8.
Yeah, but you could put it on b8.
I
What's
don't like
happening on
removing
task
there.
board?
They were up 5 seconds. I would have sat there.
Yeah, they're up quite a bit.
A knight mates for her though. A knight, and Katas can't save his knight. She
I'm
just stood there.
surprised.
Oh, I was
not
odd.
sitting
Needed to
for
put a
it.
queen in there.
Oh, that was a good play. He needed to block with the rook. But maybe that made it his partner.
So, Chuck.
Yeah.
I do like that puzzle battle emote.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, the puzzle battle
really
emote
like
is
it.
in tier 1, so any subscriber gets that.
Really like it.
Cool.
Katas defended this better than I thought.
Katask is a pretty good defender.
He is a very good defender. Oh wait, I'm watching 12-teen and Katas. That not helps. Chicken, it keeps flipping back and forth.
Yes.
Thanks for the bits from Alstinator, who is the Guga from Fix.
No, Helms would like a rook or a knight. She wants a knight more. Yeah, because if she gets knight at g7, she can take the bishop on g4 for free. But she's down 5 seconds. She could play
Maybe
rook at g7.
I was
think that's her best move.
thinking pawn at e7, maybe.
Oh, she doesn't have a rook. I wanted her to play the rook that she didn't have. That's so terrible. 12-teen's in real trouble because the queen at e8 threat is dangerous if that queen moves away from the f7 diagonal.
So, Spider Fam is saying he's playing with Yuko the Kid. He's playing some 4-player chess. Oh, it looks like Jarl is streaming 4-player chess too. Are they all playing together?
So-
They're not.
Ooh, knight at a3 is gonna be bad. I think he's safe. 12-teen's safe and wins the queen, I think. I don't see any mating threats for him though.
Is he safe then?
Chicken can almost win. It's close.
Time crunch right now. Helms Knight's down time, and it keeps this up.
They
Oh,
mate
it's
Turned
mate.
out.
She just
Chicken has
played.
mate.
That was they should not have traded the queens
Okay.
right there. The task is saying last 2 in the chat. So this might be almost over.
Spelled last, but yes.
So I really like
Score.
Katas opening here. I think he's just obliterating him right now.
So the score is 37 for Task and Chicken and 23 for 12-team and Helms Knight right now.
Yep.
And we're going to post the scores right after this, right, Chuck?
Yeah, we're gonna post it after their series is over. We'll put it in the chat.
So I think maybe giving the queen and doing pawn takes f6. Yep, that's what he did. They just made like 8 moves in a row before my screen registered. Helms Knight is actually in a lot of danger right now. Maybe she can get out of it, but if he can attack that d2 square.
And they've
No, Helms
resigned
Knight
it.
12-teen resigned.
This is probably the last game. We'll see.
Oh, C6 was probably a mouse slip.
Oh,
So I've had series
Mouse
where
in the
me
chat.
and 12-teen beat Chicken and Katas. One series where we won like 40-30, and all the other series we've lost like 20-30. So
a pawn would be good for Chicken. Just a pawn for h7.
oh
And
yeah,
the
or a
rook moves,
bishop, but a
pawn
pawn is
takes.
better. Chicken's position is just beautiful though. I mean, he can even take on c6 if he wants.
Yeah, Chicken's actually downtime, so he's not gonna
and
get the thing he wants.
d5 is a really strong move. I like d5.
Katask is asking Chicken, do you still block people who play this line? E4, D5, E times D5, E6.
I asked that to Chicken last week. He said his opinion of the line changed. Now he thinks it's okay for.
No, everyone plays that line against me. I don't like really playing against it. Yeah, pawn takes c6, but I guess. Oh, the queens, are they bad?
No, the knight is just very bad for Katask.
But that line is the leaf, right? That where you just hang a pawn.
Yes.
Yeah, but I mean, the way most people play it, you get the pawn right back.
Yeah, I mean, everybody just goes knight c3 instead of taking the pawn.
So Chicken would now like some
Especially,
diagonals.
especially for random pool, it's just too random to just trade queens as white. So you just go for a knight c3 lane.
So Katask is saying low trades, low trades.
Well, 12 team and Helms and I are up, so
Katas is
12
just
team's definitely got mate here. He's just got to find it. The queen covers b4.
Nicely
Yeah,
done.
nice finish by 12 team.
That might be the last match of the night. And if it is, yeah, they're also in GG's. And I think Chicken has ended up about where he started. Oh, Helmsley is saying ops. So Katask and Chicken are saying GG. Helmsley is saying ops. She wants to keep going. Chelton says he's
they're calling
energized
you.
now, no more lag. So I think they're looking for a fourth.
Who was the one who left?
Katask
I
left.
think Katask.
Maybe Chicken's looking for a partner. I don't know if Chicken is actually going strong. 12 says
Oh, I
I'm
get to play against-
bloodthirsty. Now Katask is angry. He says he's going to sleep 3 hours ago. Katask is somewhere in Europe. So it is very, very late for him.
Now, I wouldn't necessarily
No,
want to play
Katas
this
is like
matchup if I had to
American.
play Helms, but getting to play TT is the best.
You do better against 12 than Helms?
So the thing is, like, TT's more of a chesser, even though he's really good at bug. Helms' style is just slightly irritating to play against because she sits a lot and stuff, so it's kind of a different style of a game, but I think it's, I know it's weird to say, more fun to play versus TT.
So Hisoka and Helms have the same style?
Similar, yeah.
So just to summarize
Thanks,
what just
So
transpired,
you see the last one
Hisoka
day?
said that Helms Knight is very irritating to play against, and then GSVC asked if Helms Knight played like Hisoka, and Hisoka said yes. I think that's an admission that Hisoka is very irritating to play against.
Chicken does not want to partner me.
I guess Hisoka just means that Helms sacks first, and then it's very.
Sack first, ask questions later.
No, like
He just doesn't let she just doesn't let Hisoka sack.
Oh, 12
so
says he can
Hisoka
take
cannot play like
Hisoka.
Hisoka.
12 is calling you out.
Is Chicken willing to play? It's like what 1 a.m. over where he's
Yeah, it's
at.
1:13 a.m. where we are.
I mean, we've played 100 match series till 5 in the morning before, so.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but this was he just played this series, and I don't know if he's tired after this series.
So let's see who's online. The candidates are
12 says, I certainly cannot take him on. Oh, man.
so Grind is online. BSVC, of course, since he's in the call with us.
Oh no, it's 1 a.m. here. I shouldn't even be here.
Swole's in the
I
random
was gonna
pool.
go to.
Who's in the random pool?
Swole.
Say the name again.
Swole.
Oh, Swole 19's in the random pool? Okay.
Yeah. But he's not high enough now.
No, not for this matchup. Yeah, Swole was. I partnered Swole last night for my stream, and he had to go
Kenna,
after
what's
like
your
5
bug
games.
rating? Is it higher than mine right now?
70 or something?
Yeah, you want to play against him? I'll play TT and smash him.
No.
I don't
It's
think he
1
believes you.
a.m.
I mean, you're awake, you're in quarantine. You're not allowed to go outside.
I'm not awake. I
Yesterday.
have my eyes open.
I don't know if Helmsley is saying go or if she's calling out Guga. She says Guga. Which is funny because Guga's in our chat.
So I haven't drank caffeine in 2 weeks, which is like my secret weapon. And after the first 6 games, Helm said 10-minute break, and I talked to TT, and he was like, "All right, let's do it." So I went and made tea, and now I'm all caffeined up, and I haven't got to play anyone. So I like maximum level 2700 bug is being wasted on my return of caffeine. I have got no opponents.
Oh, it
Katas
sucks you
says
returned
that
caffeine.
PKNM is online.
So, and I play like significantly better when I drink
Whoa.
caffeine, but
Hold
I
on,
did a 2-week
Plotkin
purge. So
is playing Minecraft. Is he streaming or something? I guess he's
I
not
don't
streaming.
think so.
Okay.
I would have.
I would
He
love
was
to do a
playing
Plotkin
Minecraft
raid at some
earlier.
point.
I don't think another match is gonna happen.
Sad times.
You want to play bridge, Chuck?
I could play some bridge.
I mean, we don't have to play for too long, but
Yeah, if I
I don't
do
have
start
any
a
plans.
if I do start a bridge stream, I think I wanna stop my stream and start it again, so we can have different VODs. But I could do that.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
Okay, let's do that then. All
Oh,
right.
did you post the final score in chat?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. We should post the final score. What is the final score?
38-24 Kataskin chicken.
Okay. Final score is 38-24. Favoring Katask chicken.
Somehow Katask ended at 27-20. The ratings are so jacked up.
So thanks everyone for watching. We are gonna switch to a bridge stream. So how about you call me on Skype, Hisoka?
Okay.
All right, so let's do that. Thanks everyone for watching. I am going to end the stream and start it real quick. Let me change the title before I do that. All right, thanks everyone for watching. Have a great night. Hopefully some people will stick around for some bridge.